A lady asked me a question this week. She came here from Australia to interview, an Armenian lady, very good interviewer as well. She said, how do you deal with family and relatives who criticize you and say stuff about you? How do you manage that? I said, it's crazy. I used to spend a lot of time thinking about that in my 20s, but what became exciting for me is the following. You have to expect them to say things about you. They have to say it. It's expected. It's natural. But if you try to go correct them that you're right and they're wrong, that's kind of like a high school senior varsity basketball player going and beating a 7th grader. What are you doing? You're a bully.
Yeah, and you're playing into the narrative.
You don't need to do that. What is a beautiful thing is the following thing. I tell you what kind of criticism I love. She said, what's that? I said, when a person 2 or 3 levels above you calls you out or gives you a sincere compliment. If a person 2, 3, 4, 5 levels above you calls you out, you know what they're saying? They're indirectly telling you they fear you being at their level one day. Let me say that one more time. So imagine a guy, you're doing $1 million a year. He's doing $3 million a year. You're doing $10 million a year. He's doing $17 million a year. You're doing $100 million a year. They're doing $340 a year. I remember one time I got a call from one of the largest insurance companies in America that's been around for 168 years. It's based out of New York. Maybe you know what insurance company I'm talking about. And they said, in their board meeting, they mentioned you, and you came up. And I sat there and I said, that big of a company is talking about a 9-year-old company? That's amazing. Then I got a public letter sent to me from a CEO of a very large insurance competitor. Publicly, he sent that letter that he sent to me, he sent it to everybody. So everybody was posting it on social media, and I have this famous Facebook response to him, which you have to see it. It's very entertaining. And I brought up his golf score. I brought up all these other things. And I told him, if later on in life you ever try to apply for a job for us, I'd love to interview you. And I really went at it because it was like 2:30 in the morning. But these are moments of confirmation where the opponent who's bigger than you says, I fear him, he's coming, it's a validation. So this is a game we're playing. And if you really are playing the game to kind of mix it up, those are the moments a competitor just looks forward to.
I love that. And it's probably what fuels you too at a certain level.
If you only knew, man. That's